What's happening, guys? Back again for another review for 365games.co.uk, and today I'm going to be reviewing on the PS3 Diablo Reaper of Souls, the Ultimate Evil Edition. Now, I just want to point out that I was really dubious about getting this game because I've never really kind of played anything like it since the GameCube back in the Baldur's Gate days, but I was actually incredibly impressed. Right from the get-go, when you're picking your character and your class, it just seemed kind of reasonably straightforward. Watching videos before I bought the game made it look quite complex, and I was expecting this large maze of complex menus and whatnot, but it's actually really straightforward. So if your skill level as a player is quite low, it doesn't matter because this is quite user friendly. So that's the first thing that I want to point out for you guys. It's very user friendly. Don't be shy. Give it a try. That was really cheesy, but nonetheless, joking aside, very user friendly. So I ploughed into this. I chose the female monk, and again, kind of lunged into battle pretty quickly from the get-go. The battle mechanics were incredibly easy. It was a lot of button mashing, which made me feel quite powerful even in the early stages of the game. So before your armour had developed, before your weapons had, power attached to them, you were really pretty kick-ass from the get-go. And that was another thing I liked. So, I kind of continued through, and you will notice some repetition to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls, but for me, I overlooked it. It was a small disadvantage to the game, but nonetheless, this game definitely is eclipsed by the advantages that it has. Easy battle mechanics, but again, environment-wise, a lot of dungeon crawling, a lot of creeping through bogs, and it's quite versatile actually. I like the clash of dark and light. There's some awesome colour blending, and overall I was pretty happy with the aesthetics of the game. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, as I did in the introduction there, it did kind of play on the nostalgia strand in me from the Baldur's Gate days back on the GameCube in early kind of 2000s. So it was quite comfortable to play from that point of view, but that aside, if this is something that you guys are considering picking up, it is available on Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3 shown here, and PlayStation 4. I chose the PS3 version because I wasn't particularly interested in the minor graphical upstep to the PlayStation 4. It does a perfect job on the PlayStation 3, so if you're a bit short on cash, it doesn't matter because you can get it a bit cheaper. But it's really worth picking up, and I'm about 10 hours into this. It's a real time soaker, so if you do want to kind of kick back and just forget about the world for a bit, I definitely recommend picking this up. It's absolutely fantastic. What else can I say about it? I really like the character development and the weapon upgrades, and depending on what class you pick, you can upgrade your magic, you can upgrade your weapons, you can even create your own little badge. So in the town, you've got this little kind of flag that you can customise, and you can gain customisations as you progress throughout the game. So there's definitely a lot of reward to progressing in Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. So it's quite motivational to play. It's not linear. It's not as linear as what I was expecting. You are given quests, but you can deviate from them quests and just trot off and do some side quests and level up and sell things, and it's awesome. Looting is also a very important part. Get as much loot as possible, take it back to town, sell it, buy new stuff, trade, it's all in there. It's absolutely fantastic. It looks quite dark on the front cover and on the box art at the back as well, but it's actually an incredibly friendly game to play, in that if you've never had experience at playing these types of games before, it doesn't matter because the game will do you justice. You'll have a great time with this, guys. It's absolutely awesome. So check out 365games.co.uk and pick Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition up. It's awesome. It's a real mouthful as well, so we'll just go with Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Pick it up, guys, check it out. I've been TheGebs24, Gemma, whatever you want to call me, guys, and I'll see you soon back next month for another review. Cheers.